From the i-HLS studios in Tel Aviv, this is Homeland Security Weekly Report.
Hello and welcome to this weekly edition of the Homeland Security Report. I'm David Jones. Businesses brace for more sophisticated cyber attacks in 2015. The Sony Pictures hack is one more reason for industries to prepare for a series of cyber attacks which are likely to occur in 2014. From massive data leaks to distributed denial of service (DDoS) attacks, hackers will continue to find vulnerabilities within targeted network systems. Cybersecurity firms are recommending more ways to help clients defend themselves from such attacks. According to Homeland Security Newswire, as e-commerce and internet banking gains more popularity, cyber criminals will exploit multiple vulnerabilities, keeping in mind that new e-commerce platforms are not as likely to invest in cybersecurity measures as their more seasoned counterparts. Even firms with the most sophisticated security systems can fall victim to cyber attacks. Such was the case with JP Morgan Chase when hackers breached the bank's digital infrastructure, compromising the accounts of at least 70 million households and 7 million small businesses. Is the biometric storage safe? Hackers succeeded in replicating a fingerprint. Is it all over for the biometric storage? Over the years, fingerprints have become one of the best decisive means of identification. Nevertheless, it would seem that technology has made a leap that overshadows this too. Recently, a team of hackers succeeded in replicating a fingerprint. According to a report in Geek Time, Europe's largest hacker gang, CCC, Chaos Computer Club, disclosed that they succeeded in reproducing a fingerprint belonging to none other than Germany's Defense Minister Ursula von der Leyen. This feat hardly involved any special or unconventional means. All it took were a few high-definition footage of the minister's hand at various angles. These pics were taken using a very ordinary standard smartphone. Then the hackers applied a standard commercial fingerprint verification software such as Verifinger, and presto, we have a match. The footage, it is worth noting, was not taken in secret, but rather in public during a press conference. While most focused on the minister's face, the footage taken by the hackers focused on her hands. ISIS breaks into Pentagon accounts. The White House could not be more embarrassed. While President Obama was presenting the bulk of his IT security plan, the Islamic State, aka ISIS, succeeded in breaking into the Pentagon's Twitter and YouTube accounts. CyberArk Innovation Manager Andrei Dolkin told i-HLS he was hardly surprised by this latest development. ISIS, along with the Free Syrian Army, have been exploiting the security breaches of social media networks on a regular basis in the framework of their efforts to embarrass their enemies and undermine them, he explains. Pentagon sources noted the hack had no comprehensive security implications. Reportedly, CENTCOM, US Central Command, said no communications met with any issues, no passwords and no data was stolen, and no military operation had been compromised. A robotic solution having human presence where humans cannot be. Human-controlled robotic systems anywhere in the world and even in space constitute the solution to various logistic and other barriers to human presence. Dr. Andrei Schiller, the founder and head of ESA, European Space Agency Tel-Robotics and Haptics Laboratory, gave a presentation here in Israel on the development of a tel-robotics development platform built on RTI's Connect DDS product. His presentation at Matrix was akin to his earlier presentation at TEDx 2014. The platform is called Space Portable Application Network, SPAN, designed to meet the stringent flexibility and reusability requirements needed for robust tel-robotics. This platform will allow the ESA Tel-Robotics and Haptics Laboratory to develop and test complex robotic systems, which may be a real game changer in the area of Homeland Security for mobilizing multiple platforms in inhospitable arenas. Imminent threats of copycat terror attacks. US law enforcement authorities must be on the lookout for potential copycat attacks following the recent shooting massacre at a satirical magazine in Paris. Homeland Security Secretary Jay Johnson said in an exclusive interview with the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Johnson said the terrorist attack in France on January 7th, which left 12 people dead, including 2 police officers, highlights how the world has entered a new phase in which terrorists are using propaganda to inspire violence in other countries. The government is responding, Johnson said, by tracking would-be terrorists on the internet and those who are leaving their native countries to do battle in Syria and elsewhere. Johnson said he instructed authorities in November to begin seeking more information about people who are traveling here from countries that are exempt from US visa requirements. Well, that's it for this week. Thank you for watching this edition of the Weekly Report. See you at the same time, same place next week, and for further information, please click the link below.